everyone, welcome to another episode of Paranormal Properties. In this week's episode we take a look at the St. Augustine Lighthouse. Now the St. Augustine Lighthouse was built in 1974. It is an active lighthouse and museum in St. Augustine, Florida. The lighthouse and surrounding buildings are reportedly haunted. Obviously, I wouldn't be doing this episode if it wasn't. Now, the apparitions of two girls have been reported on several occasions by both visitors and staff. The girls are believed to be the daughters of Hezekiah Petit, who was in charge of construction of the lighthouse in the 1870s. Now, his two daughters died during its construction in a tragic accident on the site. Both of them have been seen on the tower catwalk. Now, with the first piece of information we've got there, I kind of think that it's just... I'm not blaming the father or the mother, but in your mind, when you build a damn lighthouse, you don't have your children playing on the site, because anything could go wrong. And obviously, I feel sorry for the two young little girls who have died during its construction, because that's just absolutely nuts. I mean, you wouldn't have your daughters playing around with drills and cement and stuff like that. So I don't understand why they were there, or just I don't understand how they were able to play there either, which is just that's a boggle my mind. So that's just really unlucky, unfortunately. Now, the apparition of a woman has also been witnessed standing on the stairway of the lighthouse or walking on the grounds outside the building. Her voice has been heard on several occasions, often crying out for help. There has also been various reports of disembodied conversations, shadows, and the sound of footsteps coming up the lighthouse steps. Now, I actually watched a video a couple of days ago where there was a guy actually in the lighthouse, and you can hear footsteps coming up the stairs. So obviously, I know that is legit right there. So obviously, we've got two girls and now a woman as well. Connected, I don't think they are, unfortunately. Now, the ghost of a man has also been seen in the lighthouse basement, believed to be that of Civil War hero and former lighthouse keeper William A. Horn. So sometimes when you read up about ghosts, you can read up, and some paranormal researchers and mediums and people like that, myself included, believe that some spirits will go back to the place where they were most happy. And obviously William was a former lighthouse keeper, so in my mind that's probably the place where he's most happy, and obviously he's just gone back to just watch over it, stuff like that. So I don't think William A. Horn is out for any revenge or anything like that. I think he's just there to obviously look over his lighthouse that he once obviously was former keeper of it. So now, due to the overwhelming number of reports coming from the location, the TAPS crew investigated and found several pieces of evidence, including a video of what appears to be a woman looking over the railing on the lighthouse staircase. So obviously it goes back to the lady who's been witnessed standing on the stairway of the lighthouse and walking around the grounds. Now, they also captured shadow figures and an EVP of a woman crying out for help. Once again, going back to the lady, I actually said it before, didn't I, that she was crying out for help. So now, due to their success in capturing paranormal evidence, TAPS coined the location the Mona Lisa of paranormal sites. So basically, they named it after the famous painting of a beautiful painting. I believe the lighthouse to be a very, very lovely place to visit, and a very calming one as well at that, apart from obviously the lady crying out for help. But apart from that, I think the lighthouse is a very nice place to visit. And if you're near Florida, or if you're in Florida, because I know I've got a lot of people on my Facebook and possibly on YouTube as well who are from America. If you ever go down to Florida, then have a look at the lighthouse itself. It's supposed to be gorgeous and grand. So take a look. But that's all we've got for this week's episode of Paranormal Properties. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do appreciate it. And stay tuned for more. Thank you very much.